strategic and the commercial dialogue which is being held between India and the United States. This is the second dialogue. At present, Commerce Minister Nirmala Sitharaman is addressing the plenary session.
FDI from USA has also shown a positive growth trend from $804 million in 2013-14 to $4,190 million in 2015-16. $4,190 million in 2015-16. Our persistent efforts, of course, have borne fruit in bringing a simplified tax regime, which has shown its way for clearing the GST bill in a with bipartisan support, and this augurs very well for the Indian economy. As part of our Ease of Doing Business initiative, we have taken a number of strong steps which have resulted in raising India's rank a notch higher with the World Bank Ease of Doing Business report. The e-biz portal has helped in providing a one-stop shop for the investors to apply for different services. The integration of the state governments on this portal has further strengthened and expanded the number of services offered through this platform. Our decision to open commercial courts is intended not only for speedy disposal of commercial disputes, but also to reinforce investors' perception of India as a preferred investment destination. As part of our Ease of Doing Business initiative, the customs authorities have introduced single window interface for facilitating trade, which allows the importers and exporters to file only one common declaration on the customs ICE Gate portal. Our initiative in e-trade has resulted in slashing the documentation requirement for exporters and importers. I'm pleased here to note that there were significant progress on the recommendation of the CEO Forum, as well as under our 4 work streams, namely on standards, on ease of doing business, on innovation and entrepreneurship, and finally on infrastructure and smart cities. In the last 1 year, we have had interactions with Reverse Trade Mission, which visited from the United States, and collaboration between Ministry of Finance and the US Treasury related to floating of municipal bonds to generate additional resources. We also saw the envisaged goal, such as exchange of information and best practices on cross-border trade, reforms in commercial law have provided positive inputs to facilitating ease of doing business. There has been significant progress in trading across borders as a parameter. There has been a lot of interaction between the teams to understand and adopt best practices relating to ease of doing business, and we look forward to a more robust engagement in 2017. Under the Innovation and Entrepreneurship work stream, it was agreed to share best practices in promoting a culture of innovation and creation of sister innovation hubs. In pursuit of our government's policy of minimum government and maximum governance, there has been a conscious effort towards making India a global hub for innovation, for design, and for development. The Startup India and Digital India initiatives are expected to provide the platform for entrepreneurs to pursue their business ideas in a conducive environment. It is worthwhile to mention here that India jumped from the rank number 81 in 2015 to 66 in 2016 as per the recent Global Innovation Index report. Global collaboration is one of the most important enablers in transforming conventional hubs into innovation hubs, and India and US collaboration in strengthening innovation clusters for mutual benefit is a step in the right direction. Both sides should identify and pick up some high growth potential hubs in the 2 countries and facilitate partnership in other areas of technology, design, and so on. The launch of the India-US Innovation Forum in New Delhi yesterday was a good beginning, and I'm confident that the exchange of ideas and best practices on an ongoing basis would help entrepreneurs of the 2 countries. On the standards front, There has been substantial bilateral engagement, and we expect the engagement to be strengthened further. CII is progressing with the development of standards portal in collaboration with ANSI, the ANSI, and we expect to launch the first version in September 2016. The engagement between the National Physical Laboratory on the Indian side and NIST on the US side has seen some tangible developments, and we are looking forward to a more robust engagement in this area too in 2017. In addition to our bilateral engagement, we are working closely with the US and our other key stakeholders in important international forums, including the WTO and international financial institutions like the World Bank and IMF, and the UN Security Council for institutional reform and unfinished agendas. We are negotiating some important regional and mega-regional free trade agreements with our partners like the RCEP and India, EU, PTIA. Some of our stakeholders have raised concerns regarding measures which have potential to act as barriers to the movement of natural persons and professionals. The concerns of our government in this regard have been conveyed in the past, and we could hope that specific measures like these having potential to adversely impact our trade are avoided. We have tremendous optimism regarding the promise and growing realization of our potential for trade and investment. Ladies and gentlemen, the onus is squarely on all of us to work together to strengthen the partnership between India and the US, as this partnership will have a significant role in shaping the new global trade. I look